Simpra Inventory Return to Supplier. In order to make a return to the supplier, log in to the Purchase Return module under the Purchase heading. Select the Refunds tab in the top area, then click on the Add Return Entry button. In the screen that appears, first enter the supplier to be refunded. For example, Metro Gross. In the Return Number field, we write the delivery note number we sent to the company and select our return date. We can also use the supplier special purchase list we have previously created in the Return module. In the Return Reason field, we can write our return reason for informational purposes. For example, like a broken product. And then we press the Add Return Entry button. We come to the screen where we will enter the return details. Here we first select from which store we will make the return. For example, Main Store. In the Stocked field, we select the stock we will return. For example, tomato. VAT rate will be the VAT rate determined for tomato. From here we can change the VAT rate if we wish. Then select the amount of the product we will refund. And we can select the unit from this field. In the Unit Price field, it will bring the last purchase price of the related stock from that company. If there is any discount on the product, the discount rate is entered in the first discount field. Then, if there is a second discount, it will be active in that field. And after the controls are provided, the Add Return Detail button is pressed. In this field, our document will appear as unsaved. When we look at the info information, the reason we wrote here for the return will appear again. If we wish on the return screen, we can update the amount in our document from here. With the 3 dots on the right side of the product, may change the information contained in the product, or we can delete this product from the document again from 3 points. If we are going to add another detail, we can add a new product to our return document from the Add with Stock section. Since our document is in unsaved status, we can delete it from 3 points. Then, after making the relevant checks by pressing the Save Return button, from the screen that will appear, we select whether our document is a delivery note or an invoice. For example, let's save it as a delivery note at first. Our document is now saved. We can see our returns that we have saved as waybills on the return screen. If we are going to invoice our return, and press the Invoice button. As in the purchase screen, we first enter our invoice number. From the Invoice Date field, we select the date we will issue a return. After checking the invoice gross total, we select whether it is cash or deferred as payment type. We select our payment type from the Payment Type page and press the Save Invoice button. The system will automatically assign the Invoiced Purchases section for our invoiced return. Afterwards, if we want to see only the returns that we have invoiced, we will see our invoiced returns when we select only the return from the Invoice Type filter and say Apply Selection.